Hey everybody, in this quick tip video we're going to talk about storage metrics, which is really taking a look at the content you have in your site and what percentage of the size of that content impacts your overall site. So we're just going to walk through that, but before we do it, we're just going to go to the site contents, which we've covered before. And what you'll notice here is this is really only going to show you your libraries and your lists and other storage at this level here. So this is pretty handy. It's really just telling you, for instance, for this SharePoint User Insights videos, there's 39 of them and maybe some modified dates and times. It doesn't really tell you how big they are though. You'd actually have to open up the folder, take a look at what's there, and you would see the names of videos, dates, modified by. If we wanted to add a column that would include the size, we could, but we can already get that through the storage metrics. So let's go to the home page and just talk through the storage metrics feature in SharePoint. From the home page, I'm going to go to my gear, and then I'm going to go into my site information with the goal of getting to my site settings. Right here, view all site settings. And when I'm at my all site settings, if I look at the site collection area, not so much the individual site administration here, you'll see an option called storage metrics. So we're going to click that. It's going to start off by looking at your site, and it's got the names of libraries here. Here's those videos. It shows it's a total of 1.2 gigabyte and that it's using most of the storage for the parent, but not really for the whole site itself. You can see we've got 25 plus gigabytes available on this particular site. If I click directly on the library, it's going to show me those videos, but this time it's going to show me their sizes also. So these are the sizes for each of the videos, what percent of the parent they're taking up, and any particular quotas that might be set. If there's none set, we'll probably show the 0 right here. Also, we'll show your last modified date and a version history. Most of the time with the video, you're not going in and modifying it back and forth too much, so you tend to have just the main version that was there. So let's go back to our site level. And again, what you're looking for is the green bar here. As that's growing, it starts getting close to that 25 gig. That's when you want to be aware to let your administrators know that you might need to extend the limit or the ceiling for the amount of content that you can have on your site. Pretty straightforward. Let's look at our My Documents. That's showing 4.5 megabytes. As you can see, it'll break it down into the files themselves, plus the folders, and we could open up those too. But we're seeing their accounts here, and again, what percentage of the parent they're taking up. Last modified and version history. So normally if you get a message that your ceiling on your storage for your site's getting close, that's when you're going to want to reach out and maybe ask for your ceiling to be raised. But the other thing you can do is just take a look here and see which content you might have in here that you can move somewhere else maybe, or delete. In other words, trimming down that limit yourself. And that's it. That's storage metrics. So we'll go back home. And thanks again for your time.